Group 1 action at the Valley this Friday night. The Golden Rose Saturday Arvo at Rosehill. AFL Grand Final and the NRL Prelims featuring Lloydies Storm. Blake reckons there's no hope. Sharks are just on the roll. They're the team to beat.
He just keeps hopping on different teams and the wheels fall off. And
Sonny's a Sharky.
I'm pretty sure I saw a photo of him with a Titans
gear
shirt.
today.
When I ask him, next time he comes in the office, you ask him what team he goes for and he will say the Sharks.
Okay.
Because he likes
Sharks.
Sharks.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Fair. And Sharks win over the Storm.
There was a
You'd
period
argue
in my life, I
you could
can't
be
remember how old I
electrocuted.
was. I was probably a little bit too old to actually think like this, but in my head I thought the footy was played by like
The
a
mascots.
team of Dragons and a team of like Broncos.
Who would win the NRL?
I don't
on
think
that?
that's how it works, Lloyd.
No, that's
No.
no.
Because there must be something to do with the...
Or dragons don't exist.
If the lightning strikes the ocean,
Yeah, the Sharks
doesn't-
the Shark survives.
not everything in the ocean dies.
No.
There's no storm back then, so
No. You take the shark out of the ocean though.
We need a
And put it on a
scientist
football
to
field?
come and
I
confirm
reckon
that.
trouble.
It's like
Maybe it
the-
has something to do with the salt. Maybe
it's like the
salt water's
10,000
not...
men versus one gorilla.
Yeah.
We need to like run this over all mascots.
Yeah.
Should we do it in this pod? No.
Starting off at number 17.
I would take on 10,000 Twitter flogs
Yeah,
any
that'd be-
day of the week.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They have to get up from
That would be
behind
so
their
fun.
keyboards.
It would be so fun.
that would be.
I'll flog them with their keyboards.
We're fired up. Sorry,
Yeah.
we just tipped a winner in members.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mama.
Big Mama.
Big Mama,
She
Mama too good. We
she-
should have
she
heard that
bloody-
instead of
she
the
bloody
fucking.
came off the bit. And I was
I
a little
thought
bit
we were in trouble.
concerned. But then when they straightened up, I was like, oh, she's going to win.
Yeah.
But then
Reminded
she
me of
only
like
just
Sir
won.
Delius on Saturday.
Just strong late. Too strong. That's
Mate,
how I roll.
you tipped both winners in the Group 1s on the weekend.
I did.
Winning Saturday for members.
Yeah, that was good. Sir Delius was impressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a Caulfield horse. Good decision not going to the Caulfield Cup.
Yes. Well, that's because he's a Melbourne Cup horse.
Yeah.
He's a very good horse.
Cox Plate horse.
Very good horse. He won't be winning the Cox Plate, I don't think. No. But if he'll run well and he'll improve on what he did in that Underwood Stakes.
Oh, for sure. He's only second up. 1,800, still
1800,
short
yeah.
of his best. Yeah.
Bounce off that. 55.5 in the Melbourne Cup. We've already put a pen through our riffer. We actually recorded about 20 minutes of the podcast before, so this is all take two.
My microphone wasn't plugged in. Oscar said he just had that many requests for people to fucking unplug my mic.
We'll put Oscar under the bus. But I think this one's going to be better anyway. But let's go. Caulfield Cup, half yours.
Yeah.
He was very impressive in that naturalism stakes. He went 1,500 metres to 2,000 metres. Jamie Carr will be able to stick on him. He's only going to improve off what he did there.
All
and I
over.
think he wins the Caulfield Cup.
Yep. Don't bother running it.
Just needs to draw a gate. Doesn't even need to draw a gate.
Doesn't
But I
even
think
need to. But I think if he does, yeah, even better.
there is a little bit of $6 floating about around him. I think that he'll start shorter than that.
Yeah.
I think Sir Delius will win the Melbourne Cup. 55.5 is a very good weight for him. He's going to come through weight for age races. He's going to run in the Cox Plate. He's going to run well. He'll improve his rating from that Underwood Stakes into the Cox Plate. He'll bounce into the Melbourne Cup. If he draws a gate, he'll win the Melbourne Cup, 55.5. We're going to put a pen through our riffer because he can't win with 59 kilos. Kingston Town couldn't win with 59 kilos, so our riffer can't win with 59 kilos.
Fair. Yeah.
Pen him.
Like we were saying on part 0 of this podcast, Maccabi Diva carried 58.
58
Gold
kilos.
Trip,
Yep.
57 and a half.
57.5.
So,
They just don't win with 59 kilos.
no,
They don't win with 58 kilos.
unless you're Maccabi
Maccabi
Diva.
Diva, she just...
What did Very Elegant carry? Not that much.
No.
She got
I
up
think
there.
she carried 57.5.
Yeah,
or
something like that.
57 or something like that.
Yeah. And she was a Caulfield Cup winner beforehand. So, yeah, he's up
a
there.
champion.
She was a champion. Didn't win a Cox Plate, though. I had some of my mates were they were into you in the comments on that post about Mr. Brightside not being a champion.
Oh, he's not a champion.
Because he hadn't won a Cox Plate. So then, like, all weekend it was just like when, like,
champion miler.
Yeah.
He is a champion, but
He's a champion miler. He's a champion in that small frame of champions.
That's our new thing now. If you don't win a Cox Plate, you're not a champion.
Well,
Including football players haven't won a Cox Plate, not a champion.
yeah, Nathan Cleary.
Yeah, not a champion.
out and out champions of my time, like Sunline,
Yep.
Winks, So You Think,
Yep.
Black Caviar.
Yeah, see, this was where the asterisk has to be coming in. She didn't win a Cox Plate.
No, but
But-
she wasn't a middle distance horse. I
Yeah.
think if you're a miler, you have to stretch and win a Cox Plate to
there.
be an out and out champion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think in that, like, if that's your distance range, if you're a 1,600 to 2,400 metre sort of horse, Cox,
see, I don't think Very Elegant's an out and out champion.
Ugh.
she didn't win a Cox Plate.
She
But
didn't
I
win a Cox
reckon,
Plate.
I reckon if you win the Caulfield Cup and the Melbourne Cup,
But I don't think Without a Fight's an out and out champion either. I think they're champion. I think he's a
Yeah.
champion stayer. I think she's a champion stayer.
yeah, but then she also
Did she win a Queen Elizabeth Stakes,
no,
or was she like she was more the Tancred?
Oh,
No, I
did
think
she beat a Dabe?
Yeah.
A Dabe,
One of those two.
Yeah,
That was the.
he definitely beat her in one of them, but I feel like she might have
I reckon she won one.
turned the tables.
No, well, I'm going to say she wasn't an out and out champion. She wasn't the Kingston Town
Yeah.
champion.
Weirdly enough, a lot of our long-term listeners will know exactly what you class as a champion horse because it's the standard you've always held.
Yeah, yeah,
You got to win a Cox Plate unless you're a sprinter.
that's fair.
Maybe she didn't win it.
She won a Ranvet.
I think she ran. I think she ran
yeah,
second to him on multiple
Maybe
occasions.
twice.
What was the one that there was
Makybe
like
Diva
Tancred?
was a champion,
No Cox
out and out
Plate?
champion. She won a Cox
She
Plate.
did win
didn't
a Cox Plate, yeah.
Martin Powell was an out and out champion.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, he won it all.
He won them all.
Yeah,
Saintly,
yeah,
he was an out and out champion.
yeah. I agree. Lonhro, no.
Lonhro is. Tie the Knot was a Sydney champion. He never
Yeah.
went and won a Cox Plate.
Yeah,
Lonhro,
See, on your-
there's an asterisk
yeah.
on
You put an
Lonhro.
asterisk there. Yeah,
So, like, Octagonal was a champion.
yeah. We could go on all day with horses that are champions and not champions.
We could.
Yeah, we just keep adding them and just change the rules on them a little bit.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple of potential asterisks on there.
Yeah.
But I think all in all, to be an out and out champion, if your distance range is a mile to 2,400 meters, the Cox Plate is the race that stamps you as the best horse in the country.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's fair. Wait for age, best of the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, moral of the story.
Is it where legends are made or where?
I think that's what they deem it. That's their slogan.
What,
yeah.
Cox Plate?
The Cox Plate where legends are made.
Yeah, that's it.
This
That's right.
is how yeah. Sir Delius won't be a champion by the end of the spring. Or he could be.
He'll be a champion in my book if he wins the Melbourne Cup because
Yeah.
I will
we've
have
changed
a
again. We've
fair-
changed again. We've changed the parameters again.
a champion in my not,
Yeah,
not,
not
an
an
out and
out-and-out.
out champion.
Champion in your own book.
See, I've got a lot of champions that I love.
See, if half yours does the Caulfield Cup, Melbourne Cup double, I think I'll get half of yours tattooed across
Tattoo,
my
yeah.
chest.
Well,
I saw your ticket this
I'd
morning.
like
I
to
think
see
I'd
that.
like to see that.
You'd like to see that?
Yeah.
I'm not going to commit to it.
you should.
No.
Oh, if I won
I could get his
I'm trying to
silks.
think of like a nice.
Silks on my ass.
$1 million, I would do it.
You'd get half yours across your chest.
Yeah.
Like the no regrets from We're the Millers.
Bra boys type
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
balls around there.
I tell you,
Who were the boys from
I won
the
a
River
million-
Boys on Home and
Yeah,
Away?
he's one of the River Boys.
Yeah.
we should get leg up tattoos at some stage.
Oh, DJC one night up here, he was.
I would definitely do it.
He was very close to
oh,
it. He
he
was
was-
close to committing.
If anyone just
don't-
paid for the Uber, he was, he was getting it done.
So no one paid for the Uber to get him
No,
back.
no, yeah, exactly. I'll pay for you to go. We have the Manikato Stakes on Friday night at Moonee Valley. A few past champions,
No.
notable winners.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Manikato, Reduced Choice, Sunline,
Champion.
Haylist, Chautauqua,
Yeah.
and out-and-out champion, Bella Nipotina. The Queen.
She did bolt in this race. I remember it was the Friday night, the big storm rolled over and they postponed the
Yes.
the last two
Remember
races
that.
and they put it on Cox Plate Day and she ripped around the valley and went whoosh.
Yeah.
I'd
Bolted
get
in.
Bella Nipotina tattooed
Tattoo.
between my nips.
Yeah. Bella
Nip.
Otina.
Tina. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
That would be good.
That is actually good.
It's outstanding.
Oh, one to keep in mind. It is race 7 at Moonee Valley, the Group 1 Manikato Stakes, over 1,200 metres. Group 1 tips are brought to you by Punters HQ. Make sure you head there, guys. Check out our tips for this weekend and compare what promos the bookies are popping up. J-Mac hasn't won this race before. There's not many Group 1s that J-Mac hasn't got. I'd be interested to know what ones he hasn't hit.
I thought about that when I
Yeah.
read that stat and I haven't got the answer for you, but I thought, geez, that'd be something
Interested
that I
to
would
see
like
and see if we can do the
do a
Caulfield
deep
Cup
dive.
is one of them.
bingo
Yep.
card.
Correct. He hasn't won a Caulfield Cup. I don't reckon he'll win a Caulfield Cup because it's Everest Day and
That's
he's
true.
up there in the weight. So
He'll win one.
he needs one where the
He'll
first
win
Tuesday
one. When
in
it's all
November
said and
is
done,
like,
James McDonald will want to have won a Melbourne, a
yeah.
Caulfield Cup.
If he's going, I'm going to retire in 5 years. I've won 6 Everests. I'm going to ride
Yeah.
in the next 5 Caulfield Cups and try and win it.
I would say that he would regret it in his $10 million mansion at Vaucluse if he never won a Caulfield Cup.
Yeah, probably.
So go out and get that Caulfield Cup, James.
Just not this
if
year.
you're listening.
Not this year.
Well, he is riding the favourite, Lady Shenandoah. It's currently $2.30. Barrackeel $4.50. Magic Time Skybird next in betting. I'm assuming you're against Lady Shenandoah.
Oh, she's just drawn perfectly, and no, she can definitely win. She's a rightful favourite.
Yeah.
She's going to be very hard to beat. But I've got the Queensland Maroon on because I think like Rothfire had absolutely no luck in that Moya Stakes, and he was just like Barrackeel just knocked him down pretty much and put him back in a pocket, and he went to the line hard held with Skybird, who Skybird was favourite in that Moya and probably should have won it. So I think you'd be very forgiving of Rothfire. Drawn out, I think that's a positive for him because he'll go forward and Nashville Wheeler, such a good booking for him. He's ridden him before. He's aggressive early. He'll find a nice forward position. And I think around Moonee Valley, especially if it plays up on speed, he could give a bit of cheek. And Payline was the sectional star in that Moya Stakes, first up over 1,000. He didn't really handle the Valley first time there, but he was sort of still on his Brisbane leg for a little bit of it, I think. And then once he changed legs and balanced up, he really roared home. So I think if the Moya was 1,200, if you whack an extra 200 metres past that winning poster, he just about wins. So similar field here. I think he's like 30 to 1. Payline again, like he's one of the outsiders. Last I looked,
$46.
$46. That's a silly price, I think. Yeah. So I think he can figure in the finish. Hard to drop off Skybird after being on first up, and obviously, Lady Shenandoah, hard to beat. But just first time going the Melbourne way, it scares me off her a touch at the price. But she was super first up, and she is super. So I know BJ likes her.
I think only bad luck beats her. I think the draws are positive. She can go back. She can find a back to follow. James will find the right back. She'll slingshot off that corner, and she should be too good for them. First up, the concern was that low draw, and it actually cost her the race. To get as close as she got to headwall was extraordinary. She was only clear with 125 metres to go. 1,000 to 1,200 metres, she's going to have clear air. She put up a big figure at her last start when winning that Coolmore Classic, and then she's all but replicated it with no luck first up over an unsuitable trip. So she's back in great order. She's in the Everest.
The form out of that race has also been quite good. Generosity obviously had no luck in that Concord, and she ran third to Jolie Star in a high rating shorts. And also Tiger Shark has come out and won since back to Melbourne in a lesser race than a Manikato. So
Yeah, Tiger Shark was a good run.
she was.
Should have backed it. But I didn't do the form.
She was on top on our pub picks for members.
Good
That was
stuff, Lloyd.
well found by our Victorian form analyst.
But yes, I think Lady Shenandoah will kick the weekend off on a positive note.
Friday
$2.30, $2.40 is a great price. I think she starts odds on.
There'll be a lot of Treasure of the Moment, Melbourne Storm, Lady Shenandoah multis on Friday
Good
night.
multi. Take it.
Speaking of
Not sure about the Melbourne Storm part.
race 4, fan stakes, last year's winner, Pride of Jenny, makes a return, reunited with Declan Bates, and we get to see Pride of Jenny treasure the moment. I think a lot of people want to see how this.
Yeah.
It very big. The market's got treasure the moment $1.50.
Okay.
Pride of Jenny $5. You have $520 or $530.
$5.20.
$5.20 to roll over after a win in the Memsy on Treasure the Moment.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be taking $1.50 about her at any stage throughout the spring. Like in terms of our rollover challenge, like going into it, I was like,
I expected to take all like $1.50s and $1.70s.
Yeah,
and I'm
well,
out. Yeah.
like I was sort of thinking like get $5 first up, get $3 somewhere, get $4 and then $5 in the Cox Plate or something. But she could go crunch, and what'll that be? That'll be about $7.50 on her in the Might and Power in a couple of weeks. I think she'll win. Like I feel like it was a bit of a media beat up, like the colic. Like obviously colic isn't great, and a lot of horses die from colic, but I think this was very, very, very minor. Like for her to still be sort of pushing on, and
She's only 27 days between runs.
yeah, exactly. So
yeah,
it's hardly a setback. I don't think.
I would tend to agree. And if she comes out and bolts in here, she's back on track for the Cox Plate.
Yeah, exactly. And like the form out of that Memsy, like the horses that she beat, like I know Mr. Brightside won a absolute walk in that Mackay Diva, but it still comes up as subsequent Group 1 winner.
I've just opened up the Cox Plate market, and Sir Delius' second favourite.
Yeah.
He's too short.
That's too short.
In that race.
Yeah.
She's $6.
Yeah.
I think that's a good price for her in the Cox Plate.
If she wins this, she wins this well.
She'll start second favourite. She has to start second favourite.
If Via Sistina were to lose a Turnbull and Treasure the Moment wins the Might and Power, does she start favourite?
Potentially.
I reckon she would.
Depends what. If she bounces back to that first figure, then yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Interesting. So, yeah, no, that'll be good.
Confidence level is high.
Yeah, well, when you've only got to get past Pride of Jenny, it should be pretty...
There's only like 6 horses in this race, isn't there?
Yeah.
Was there only...
There's 4 in it last year. Yeah.
She beat Mr. Brightside and
Antino and Attrition, because I backed Attrition the place, all in hoping that we'd beat the bookies. It was a little bit too good. There was talk I think Antino wasn't going to accept, and there was only going to be 3 in it, and they were betting 3 places on the all-in markets. So it took like $8 Attrition to run a drum, and he ran 4th.
Too smart.
Too good for my own good sometimes.
Got him beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, good luck. Be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Blake and I hope it doesn't go pop, this whole rollover thing. Anyway.
I don't hope it goes pop.
He wants me to win 10,000 on Cox Plate Day.
I want him to keep going.
Least could be said.
Okay,
someone's got to keep going. Anyway,
we just relayed now.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into Saturday. We go to race 8 at Rose Hill, the Golden Rose. It's our only Group 1 for Saturday. Over 1,400 metres. Another great list of notable winners here, including Kingston Town, Denman, the Autumn and Sun, Bivouac, Broadsiding. What horse Denman was?
Denman?
Yeah.
What about him?
This is a pretty. Was he
He was a good horse.
international horse? Only came here.
No.
Was he never
No, he was by Lonhro.
really?
Yeah, stallion. Went to stud.
Didn't have a lot of starts though, did he?
Probably not many.
I reckon he started odds on potentially in a Caulfield Guineas.
Yeah,
and
after
failed.
this, like, yeah. I'm just trying to pull him up.
He was a good horse. I liked him.
Up.
Yeah, yeah. I was a big fan of Denman.
Yeah, he used
and like
to
the
race in
street
the-
that I lived on,
the old
growing
Darling
up was
colours.
Denham, so it was kind of like really close to Denman.
Yeah, that
And
is.
so there was that little
similar to
like
it.
as a maybe a 10-year-old, I think I found.
Oh,
that
was
quite-
Denman from Denman?
He was from Denmark.
Remember, I said to you,
Yeah.
I drove between Mudgee and somewhere,
I think the town was named after him.
and I went through Denman.
the
And I
other
was
way
like
around.
Coolmore and Godolphin's farms, like
Oh yeah.
next door to each other, basically.
Do you know, like,
Some of the most beautiful,
Oh yeah.
picturesque landscape in Australia, I would
off
say.
subject, but
I wasn't really on it, to be honest.
around Mudgeeraba,
Hmm.
what are those like hills behind that called?
Benogan?
Like
and,
around there, yeah. Like the valley. There's a Benogan Valley.
Benogan
in that.
Valley, yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a couple of streets. Whoever did it, like it's like Tulloch Lane, and like they're all named after
Oh, okay.
Racehorses.
like champion racehorses.
There you go.
That's cool.
Yeah, it
I'm a
is
fan
cool.
of that.
Well, that's
Yeah,
that's a
nice.
rural area.
Yeah. Denman 11 starts, 9 wins, and a third.
Yeah.
And his one miss was Caulfield Guineas as a $3.10 favourite, beaten by Star Spangled Banner. And
Only
he's-
11 starts.
Only 11 starts. So he got beaten on debut. Then he won a 2-year-old maiden at Kilmore, 2-year-old handicap Flemington, 2-year-old handicap Sandown. Then he won the Run to the Rose, the Golden Rose, won the Stan Fox, ran 7th in the Caulfield Guineas. Then he won the Zeditive in the autumn, won the Manfred, and won the autumn stakes against the older horses, and then retired to spell.
Yeah, so Mudgeeraba,
Still on this.
Todman Drive, Tulloch Crescent, Gunsin Drive, Burnborough Place, and Carbine Crescent.
I like that.
I like that too.
Yeah.
The bloody whoever developed those
Yeah.
He might have been a
streets,
racing
I
fan.
reckon.
I reckon he was a racing,
If I was a
racing
gambling
fan.
man.
Yeah.
He might have been a gambling man.
Yeah.
So since it's been the Golden Rose, 2003, 48 fillies have ran in it and only one winner. Tempted is the sole filly here. She's clear favourite at, let me just double check, $2.90. And Woden, second line of betting, Waller, McDonald, Coolmore by Super Stallion Wotan Bassett, who sadly passed away last night.
Yeah, I think
The night
last
before?
night.
2 days ago, I think.
2 days,
Yeah,
was
2
it?
days
Yeah.
ago,
right.
was
It was out yesterday.
Yeah.
There's
right.
2 Wootton Bassets in it.
Is there?
State visitors as
Oh,
well.
yeah. Also Coolmore.
Could there be a bit of divine intervention? Both J-Mac and Waller have won this race 3 times, but never together.
Yeah, interesting that. J-Max for, I think 2 for John O'Shea and 1 for J-Cum last year.
$5, Woden.
Yeah, Woden's not one of mine. I've got big question marks on his ability. He's a nice enough horse, but what's he done? Come on. I'll let BJ sort of talk mostly about who I think is probably the horse to beat and will win it. But I think Skyhawk is the best winning chance of the Colts because he was really good in that Run to the Rose behind Tempted. Didn't have the best of luck. And I remember like he won the Pango 7 days before the Golden Slipper and he bolted in that day. And then they backed him up a week later. He started like $7 in the Golden Slipper. And I remember it was either Gerald or Sterling talking maybe pre-race, before the Slipper or just after he won the race the week before and saying like, we always sort of thought he's not a 2-year-old, he's a 3-year-old and
Yeah.
he'll be better. And that might have been even them talking about whether they pushed on to the size at the time, and they were saying, no, we think he's a better 3-year-old. So I've always sort of had Skyhawk in my back pocket for this race, just with that in my mind. And I think from the draw, he's going to get a lovely run. So I think he's the horse to beat, but I think Tempted, the way she won first up, wowie.
Yeah.
And backed as if unbeatable. Like you'd expect she only improves second up. I guess 1400's the knock, but she was strong late, so I don't see any reasons to say she can't win.
How do they beat the filly?
Yeah.
How do they beat the filly?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
And
I only see bad luck beating the filly. She gave them all most fitness first up. The market wanted to be with her. The market thought she was a good thing. She'd only had one public trial into that. There was a bong jump out that nobody knew about. So we can say that she was very well prepared for that first up run. Kieran Maher was very confident. The market was very confident. She landed in the right spot and she put the race away. She meets all of those outside of a horse like Nepotism better at the weight. So I don't think a horse like Woderton can turn the tables on her given the fact that he'd had a run under his belt and she meets him 2.5 kilos better for beating him home. She's going to strip fitter for that. 1,400 metres, no problem. The concern is the draw, but that's the only reason we're getting 2-1 about her. They're going to press forward on her. This is grand final day. This is an Everest showcase for her. So they press forward on her. Autumn Boy is the main danger, and they're going to go back on him. I'm confident they go back on him, and grand final day for him is a Caulfield Guinea. So I don't see anything that finished behind her in that run to the Rose turning the tables on her, and I don't think this is Autumn Boy's grand final. So I think she wins.
yeah, I think like I mentioned it before the run to the Rose, like the tying her in with the other Godolphin filly. That's probably the most prevalent Golden Rose performer in recent years in terms of a filly in secret. She was beaten a bee's dick by Jacquinot a couple of years ago, might be 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And like I sort of touched on that their 2-year-old preparations. Like I think Tempted's has more runs on the board than what In Secret did at the same stage as well. So there's no, if you're tying that sort of in, I think there's no reason to say she can't win this.
And I think In Secret, from memory, she had a setback, and that's why she ended up in the Golden Rose. Because I reckon she was going to go into the Princess Series, and then something happened, and she ended up in the Run to Rose, and she bolted in, and then they went there.
That's right.
But no horses that finished behind her beat her home. So he was coming from Melbourne.
Yeah.
So we don't have that scenario here at all. The only horse that potentially is coming from left field is Autumn Boy.
And 60s, like out of that same race.
60s. But 60s found the fence there on a red hot day. If 60s beats home Autumn Boy, I'll give the game away. He's the danger, but he's going to land behind her.
Yeah.
Ethan Brown is positive. There's speed engaged. Baywalk and 60s are going to... It's not going to be a slowly run 1,400 metres. So I don't think there's any danger of her being 3 deep without cover.
Yeah. No.
They pressed forward on her in the Percy Sykes.
That's right.
So,
and she had big weight against all of them as well.
And she covered ground without cover and still was too good for them.
Yeah. She kicks off a nice multi, I think.
Saturday.
I've got her in a little multi, which I only really remembered about. Tempted in this, $3.50 all in. Oh.
That being said, Autumn Boy is the Caulfield Guineas horse.
I've got one concern.
He's a very good horse.
He is a very good horse. I've got one concern is just those Sydney horses the last few years that have gone down and got to Caulfield for the first time. We saw it with Militarized, saw it with Broadsiding. Like, is he that good?
Militarized was given a terrible ride.
Yeah,
he was given no hope.
Yeah. Similar
the other
Broadsiding.
one, Golden Mile went and won.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And they always are heavily supported.
Animo win it?
We're too good for them.
Yeah. Oh,
too good for those Victorian
the Vics.
horses.
And there's no good. I don't think there's any good Victorian 3-year-olds.
I think Jow would probably get this horse beat.
Who?
Jow.
Dude.
Oh.
He rode Militarized, didn't he?
Yeah. Did he? Yeah, he did.
I reckon he did. I reckon he gave him that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I had a mate that had a big treble going, him to win the Golden Rose, Caulfield Guineas and Cox Plate. And he went kaput in the Guineas.
Yeah. I think I backed him in the Guineas too.
Yeah, I did. He was in multi. I know that was actually, I reckon that Guineas was Everest Day, I think. It was the year that the Caulfield Cup was the week after the Everest. And so it was like, Mr. Brightside when it was evens in the King Charles. Militarized was evens in the Caulfield Guineas, and something else was even money in one of those big races. Like maybe, I'm trying to think who won the Everest that year, but like would that have been Nature Strip? No, Nature Strip was the year before. But yeah, like I just remember like there was a 3-leg multi that just every man and his dog pretty much had on. And I think it went none from 3, like they all got rolled. It was grim.
You're going to be able to watch Tempted Bike in the Golden Road? No. Saturday Arvo comedian booked?
No, I'll be at the pub.
Bit pub. Just Friday night. Kevin Hart.
Friday night. I'm
Kevin
out of
Hart,
action.
no phone. I think you get a Sky Racing on your watch.
Ooh.
I actually don't think they even let watches in there. So,
Really?
yeah, apparently.
Oh, take your meta glasses in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make some money
Now we're
streaming.
talking.
We're recording this on Wednesday. The Beach is heading south. Too early for Lay of the Day this weekend. Betfair
Yeah.
Lay of the Day. If you're not following us on Betfair, make sure you follow us on the Betfair app. Turn notifications on, please. We want to be the most followed tipsters on there.
Yeah, at this stage, a little bit early. They weren't.
You like to let the next few days when you get to read what all the punters have pinned their hopes to, and then you can just shit on that
Yeah,
horse.
pretty much.
hopefully.
Yeah, like there's a few that sort of candidates. I thought maybe the likes of Beedman might have gone up a bit short, but he's been a big drifter, and Mahuna's the one that they've come for. Yeah, we got Toowoomba Cup Day up here, so they could be one that just will not handle Toowoomba one bit and will take it on. But
To be advised.
TBA, that's right. Check it out. Yeah, like what Ed said, if you follow us, you get the notification straight to your phone and you turn your notifications
We've
on.
been
and
enjoying that a lot,
won't-
getting our black bookers for the day, and it's
Yep.
been performing well, and a few extra bets every day if you're
Has
someone
been.
that likes to have a couple of bets.
Yep, you would have got a black booker that was a strategy bet today. Mama's Joy.
Mama's Joy.
Got that.
Go Mama.
Straight
Go
to
Mama.
your phone.
Go, Mama.
Yeah. Go. So yeah.
Oh, that's it. Anything, Dad, fellas?
No.
No, I don't think so. Go Storm.
You driving to Sydney?
Go the Sharkies. Yeah.
Straight to the Shire.
Good luck to the. Oh, you go to Tradies or what's the other one down there? The Vinyl Room.
I won't be going to either of
No,
those.
Vinyl Room. There's another joint too that's pretty.
The Golden Sheaf is the only one I know in
That's
Sydney.
Eastern
That's not-
suburbs.
Yeah.
That's not. Oh yeah, I know
Nowhere
that's
near
not
Cronulla.
Cronulla, but that's New South Wales. That's Sydney.
That's
Sydney is.
Roosters.
I don't.
That's
yeah.
Roosters territory,
Yeah.
baby.
Yep.
All right. Well, good luck this weekend, punters. Get them. Go get
See
the
you,
bookies.
punters. Go Tempted.
Hooray. Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.